Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised with his 5. Like, it's not albums I'm like, Like, for me, I will say for me, though, it was at number 5, I was battling between...
This was tough, though. This year was hella tough. It was a lot of good music.
For my 5th spot, I was battling between...
Alright, at number 5, I have J-Rock Redemption. At number 4, I have Freddie Gibbs. Number 3, I have No News is Good News, Fonte. Number 2, I got Pusha T, Daytona. Number 1, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap.
Of course.
I knew that. At number 5, I got Dessa with Chime. At number 4, I got JPEG Mafia with Veteran. At number 3, I got Moody Black with Lucas Acid. At number 2, I got ASAP Rocky with Testing. And number 1, I got Jean Grae and Quelle Chris with Everything's Fine.
We never reviewed that.
Sure did. We fucked up.
Number 5, I got Royce, the 5'9" Book of Ryan. Number 4, Prime 2. Number 3, Fonte, No News is Good News. Number 2, Bus Driver, Electric City is on Our Side. And number 1, Rock Marciano, The Bitter Dose.
Oh, okay.
Number 5, I have Westside Gun, Supreme Blientele. Number 4, I have Skyzoo and Celebration of Us. Number 3, I have Royce 5'9", Book of Ryan. Number 2, I have Fonte, No News is Good News. Number 1, Rock Marciano, Rosebud Revenge 2. For my 5th spot, I was battling between Westside Gun, Black Milk Fever, Jericho Jackson, Black Thought. They was all battling for that 5th spot. Because I pretty much 1 through 3, 1 through 4 was like, okay, that's set in stone for me. It was just that 5th one. I'm like, damn, who can I fucking put right here? Like,
I'm with you. Like, number 5, well, this list overall was hard. The top 2 were already solidified. I knew those 2 were going to be my top 2, but the other 3 was definitely difficult. Book of Ryan was hard for me to keep off, but that new Freddie, god dang. And then really I wanted to put either Kids See Ghosts or Book of Ryan there.
Daytona was another one. I'm sorry. That was another one.
That's another one?
That was at Fight for 5.
After I was done, explaining, how hard number 5 or the bottom 3 were, I was gonna ask y'all, like, nobody else had Daytona. We all loved that project.
Yep.
I won't even say I considered it, but I think there's a recency bias, that could potentially be had. And, I think for me, that 5th spot obviously was like, I was thinking to myself, man, I wish we were doing 10.
Yeah, no. This year's tough though. Like, I think in recent years, 5 was like, okay, it's whatever. It was relatively easy, but with so many joints just dropping right now, it's tough.
Yeah, J-Rock, another one.
I had J-Rock. I wanted to put that Testing in there at that 5th spot. The Quelle Chris was right there. The Jericho Jackson was a candidate. Like, there were a lot of good albums. There's still a lot of fucking shit that I haven't even listened to yet.
Whatchamacallit too, he had a good project too. It used to be called Quest, but now it's Sylvia. Apologies in advance.
Oh, that was good. Yeah,
that was a good project. That was a good project. That was another one that was like, I'm like, oh man, this should be. It was a lot. Like, yeah, you're right. If this would have been 10, it would have been a lot easier. But that 5, I'm like, man, I know I'm gonna be forgetting.
Yeah, because leaving Royce out hurt.
Royce out, you did have Royce out on yours. Yeah.
Blame it on ASAP. ASAP kicked them all off because the number 5th was a fight between Royce and Fonte. And
because I heard you love
ASAP
Fonte.
snuck in and was like, boop.
I remember you was really loving Fonte joint when we reviewed that.
Yeah, because once again, just like any year, I do this according to what I return to the most.
Right.
And it's not a question of who had better beats, who had better raps. It's what I return to the most.
Replay value. Yeah.
And replay value for these 5 that I picked were the highest.
Yep.
I'm surprised nobody's talking about this Jean Grae and Quelle Chris album.
I know B and I, we talked about like reviewing it, like putting it out there, but yeah, nobody is. We just
because our scheduling, and then we were in the process of transferring studios.
Yeah, because it came out a lot earlier before we actually got it here.
Because I wanted us to review that. I really wanted us to review like hop on Quelle Chris project just in general.
But y'all been talking about Quelle Chris for the longest time. This is the first project I finally listened to.
I've been wanting him to listen to Quelle Chris for the longest.
I told y'all that.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all keep talking about Quelle. Yes, I've heard him on other people's shit, but I just never got around to listening to an album. And then finally I saw, he got some shit with Jean Grae. And because Jean Grae's last shit I didn't love because it was more of like her just kind of singing and shit. So I was like, I didn't love it, but it was still cool. So I was like, let me give this a shot. Blown away. What they did together on this was
and
fucking
they a couple.
insane.
They engaged. So
Oh, I didn't know they were even dating.
they engaged.
Oh, okay.
They was
Interesting.
So they added another layer
on Twitter because on Twitter Quelle Chris announced that she said yes. I
Wow,
she said
that's
yes.
dope.
And then that's the album they was working on the album together. Now
Good
that's a
for
couple.
them.
Now that's a couple album that was enjoyable.
Yeah, this is better than the fucking better than the Carters. Shit.
But if you need any projects to listen to Quelle Chris,
No, I don't. I'm just
I've been-
lazy.
oh,
I'm just
okay.
lazy. I just haven't
Man.
gotten to it. But I love this project so much. I'm definitely going to now.
Listen.
But Jean Grae sounds amazing over these beats. Quelle Chris sounds amazing. But yeah, this shit.
He's a producer too. Like,
That's what I'm saying. He
yeah,
produced this
man.
album, and the beats are just so weird. But yeah, it's fucking dope.
No, yeah, I think all this stuff is like that though.
I figured. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen definitely.
That's why I was surprised you never listened. That's crazy.
And that's,
It's not intentional. It's
I
not
know
intentional.
it's not.
just-
It's just so
yeah,
much.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I remember when you, because like I said, Dark Comedy was my first time I opened my ego. So when I was listening to this, I'm like, Myke fucking love Quelle Chris.
Right.
I was like, dude, he would love this dude.
Right,
Because I love him. I'm like, man, Quelle Chris is so fucking dope. I said, please listen to this man.
When we had that conversation, I think that was around when like I was literally listening to nothing but JPEG Mafia and Moody Black. That was it all day long.
I got you.
Those two albums was all. So it was I was on this like weird noisy rap kick. And I was like, I'm not trying to listen to no Quelle Chris right now.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to.
Yeah,
now.
go back.
I still haven't, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
But there's so many albums that I haven't listened to. But the new Death Grips. Are you going to review it? Have you reviewed
I'll
it yet?
review it. Here's the thing. I've literally listened to half of it once.
Okay.
That's it. And because I'm sure everybody's gonna be like, well, how come Death Grips ain't on there? How come you ain't put Death Grips? I haven't listened to it. I really haven't. I just
It's only been out, what, 2-3 weeks now?
But you know how people are. I'm sure this is on everybody's list already. It probably was on their list the day after it fucking came out. It was on their fucking best of. But that, and there was something else that came out fairly well, there was something else that came out fairly recently that I haven't listened to yet. I forget what it was. But yeah, I'm gonna review it. I just haven't listened to it. Oh, like you talking about the Bus Driver. That's one album I forgot about. You know, every time we do these, there's always an album that I just forgot about. That's the one. I was listening to that Bus Driver like crazy when it first came out because that's easily the most bizarre album that I've heard this year. And I forgot about it.
Man,
I don't know where on the list it would fit, but yeah, it'll be in my top 10 easily.
It dropped, of course, during the whole Kanye stuff, right? And I saw him, I follow him, he tweeted about it. I was like, okay, bet. It's just like an hour, 22 minutes. B, you have to listen to this album.
You're not gonna like that album.
B. But you might not, but the jazz, the way he uses jazz on this album, B, just do it for me, bro. You may not like it, but just please listen to this album. This shit is fucking
sound like I'm not gonna
nuts, man.
It's long as fuck, and there are really no tangible beats, and it's just Bus Driver being a weirdo. You are not gonna. I'm surprised he likes it.
There's some funk on it.
You're not gonna like this album.
He's singing on it. There's a track he's singing on here. Bro, listen to this shit.
Singing like Bus Driver though. I mean, I know you don't really listen to him like that,
the way
but
he
singing
does it
like
sounds-
Bus Driver.
But it sounds good.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It sounds cool. It don't sound good. It sounds cool.
It doesn't sound like
He ain't on pitch.
like Otis good.
It ain't no Sam Cooke. Okay. All right.
It ain't nothing like that.
It's an amazing
But-
project. But it absolutely should have been on this list. It probably should have knocked out probably would have knocked out Dessa and moved up. But anyways, it'll be on my top 10.
You reviewed Dessa though, right?
Yeah. And I'm still gonna review Bus Driver. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Either.
I could see you liking this more than anything else she's done because it's more soulful, and she's definitely a lot more introspective on this album than she's been before. But I think it's an incredible project, absolutely incredible project. I mean, it got higher than fucking Royce, and I loved Royce's shit. So yeah, I do kind of wish this was a top 10 because this was difficult.
That's gonna be interesting. Anything y'all looking forward to that's coming out? With everybody's surprising albums, so you can't even say like what's dropping.
this is very
I mean, I'm
true.
hoping for a fucking Run the Jewels release. That would be nice.
That'd be dope.
They was tweeting about, well, not tweeting about it. He said new music is coming, but they were just tweeting about just the fact that they got together to do a song for fun, and it turned into this.
Y'all think Schoolboy Q dropping this joint before?
I heard he
out?
was. Didn't
Yeah, he said his album was finished. I know people that said they went to the concert. They said
Yeah, he said it at the
his album
concert.
was done. So I wonder what
Rob was
Isaiah
there, in case
Rashad.
you didn't know, Rob was at the concert.
Right. I wonder is Isaiah Rashad gonna drop something.
He made a surprise appearance at the concert. He did.
I'm tired of it.
Flexing,
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it.
Y'all laugh.
Yeah, y'all brought me into it. I wasn't even saying nothing.
Nah, everybody was going crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was dope. He's a hell of a performer too. Like, yeah, he was all over that stage, man.
I would like to see him one day.
No, he was dope.
Top.
Carter 5. Just asking. They think we're gonna get Carter 5.
I don't know.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. Yeah.
You listen to Jedi Mind Tricks yet?
No, I haven't.
That was the other one that I haven't listened to yet.
Yeah, people
that everyone is saying it's amazing, but I haven't listened to
People
it.
saying that too. Think Freddie Gibbs, my bandana, him and Madlib might drop.
I hope so. Shit, Freddie's one of these guys right now, man. Like if he dropped 5 projects, give me all that. I need all that.
Give me all that.
I need all anything
like
Freddie right now. I need all that, man.
Yeah, I'm interested if Muggs and Rock Marciano gonna drop their joint. But yeah, I would love if Alchemist and Rock Marciano produce. I mean, a Rock Marciano produced by Alchemist EP or album. I would love.
He
that
sounds
shit.
great over Alchemist production.
He does, yeah. So I don't know if that's gonna drop. I don't know. It's like I said before, everybody's dropping surprise albums now. It's like it be Tuesday and they be like, "Hey, my album is dropping Friday." You like, oh,
Yeah,
Freddie Gibbs was a surprise.
yeah,
Well, kind of, sort
Because he had
of.
that silly ass R&B video.
Yeah.
And then that's when
Right.
the album came out.
Yeah,
Like, we didn't know?
because
It was
that's the
surprise.
interlude. So when I saw Freddie actually putting this out on social media, I'm like, and then he dropped the album. I'm like, is this a parody? That's what I thought. What
I
the
did
fuck
too.
is
I thought
going
it was- I
on
thought it
here?
was a joke.
Yeah.
Had like the Teddy Pendergrass
Yeah,
style, Billy
yeah.
Ocean style shit.
You listen to that shit.
Well,
it ain't-
it ain't shit like
You know,
that.
he's not singing and being goofy. He's rapping.
that interlude. He got an
just
interlude.
one
He
interlude.
got-
I was kind of hoping it was like
I
a
know,
weird
right,
R&B thing because Freddie would make that hilarious.
Yes, he would.
Oh, so
No.
it's really just
It's
rapping.
Just an interlude.
Yeah.
He got an
Okay.
interlude
Yeah.
like that.
Okay,
That's
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm
Yeah.
still gonna check it out. I missed Merz's album too this year. I didn't even know he dropped something.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
And I was just talking about Merz on Twitter, and somebody responded was like, "Yeah, and his album that came out was like one of the best of the year." And I was like,
How about
I don't be on Twitter enough. I think that's the problem. I'm not on Twitter enough, so I just be missing shit.
I saw it. I got it. I didn't listen to it. I wanted to, the Merz project, but I haven't listened to it. But the Sky Zoo joint, I wanted to talk about that.
Celebration of Us.
Yeah, because that joint was good.
Was that fighting for your?
It wasn't fighting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But I listened to it earlier in the year. I didn't. It didn't have much replay value for me, so that's why I couldn't put it up there or even put it in consideration. But, however, it was a damn good project. Like I have to give him props.
I'm interested to see what YG gonna do with his upcoming album. Cause I know I really liked this last one.
Oh, yeah, that last
everybody
one,
did.
yeah.
I think right.
There's that Dell project. I haven't listened to that all the way either.
With Amp Live.
Yeah, I heard a
How
couple.
did you not listen to that? Ain't that like one of your favorite rappers?
Yeah, but I mean, he hasn't done an album that I've loved in a long since he was on Jux. So I mean, he still puts out good material, but the thing with Dell is when Dell is on, he's super on. But when he's off, he's super off.
Oh, okay.
But these last couple of projects have just been kind of like mid-era meh to me. So I haven't jumped on it. I will listen to it. Y'all like 6ix9ine?
I tried to give it. I tried.
I think 6ix9ine is actually pretty
Listen,
good.
man. I'm gonna tell you. I have a story for 6ix9ine.
I haven't listened to him, and it gave me his music.
He's actually, he's not bad,
Man, you said that on the podcast.
Did
and
I?
I was on the way to Florida. You said, yeah, he actually sounds good. He actually can rap. You said it on the podcast. I was like, when I was on the way to Florida, I was like, Myke said that this 6ix9ine dude can actually rap.
I don't know if I said he can rap.
You
No,
said
you
you
did.
like it.
I like
don't
it.
know.
I don't-
Go ahead.
but-
I'm sorry.
I thought you said he could rap.
I don't know if I said that. I
Because you
really
said he
don't
has
think I said
because you compared it to like DMX because he's
Yeah.
loud and stuff like that.
I don't think DMX is a great rapper either, but he sounds good.
I did not like it at all. Oh, I hated it. I hated it.
Really?
I hated it.
6ix9ine is hype. He's that kind of music where you really like. It's high energy.
He says nigga a lot. Is he a nigga?
He's like Puerto Rican or some
Hispanic,
shit.
Oh.
It's like, damn, bro, you don't have nothing else in the vocabulary. I mean, his stupid ass antics aside,
Yeah.
I think what he has going is actually kind of cool.
And let's just think about it, right? Like, I saw a post that 50 had, and he said, you know, back in the day, I guess I fucked around and had a son, and, you know, it came out to be 6ix9ine. But if you think, I mean, just talking shit, because if you look at how 6ix9ine is really starting his career, it's not that different from 50. Like, talking hella shit, talking hella greasy, making, you know, all of these tracks, and, you know, it is what it is, and it's working because it's getting them publicity, and then people talking about him. Another person that was kind of vying for my fifth spot, but it was lower on the, you know, mentions list was and I told y'all about him, St. John Collection 1. Oh, yeah, I really like that guy, man. Like I really like his music.
Yeah, I think
There was somebody else too I forgot to mention too. He dropped a project with Apollo Brown called
Locksmith.
Question. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Locksmith. You heard that? Have you heard?
I haven't listened to it.
Shit.
He's from the West, right? Because I think I've listened. Yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah, I mean he's good.
Yeah.
I mean if you're familiar with Locksmith, you know how dope he is. But yeah, him and over there Apollo Brown's joints.
But I never would have imagined him and Apollo Brown. That seems like such an odd pairing.
But man, that shit works.
So let me ask y'all, like 2018, is this the best half year so far that we've done that in hip hop? Like in just terms of dope releases.
I think
midway through the year.
I think the last couple of years have been subpar, you know. But I definitely think
because I remember doing my mid-year 5 and it was like kind of easy. Like I was just like, well, ain't there that much drop yet or whatever. It's like I can come up with my 5, but I don't know. For this one, I'm like, damn, like I
need a couple more spots.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I need a couple more spots for this one. Like,
definitely,
wow.
You know, in like the mainstream type of hip hop, like but like the type of stuff that I like, which is kind of, you know, more underground, less mainstream, whatever you want to call it. There have been a lot of quality projects that have dropped this year, as opposed to they have in the past. In the past, there's been a lot more mainstream, well-known artists that put out stuff that I typically didn't care for.
Yeah, because you know, putting this one together, I was like, damn, man, this is kind of difficult. Yeah, I think this is the most difficult, the hardest time I've had so far doing that in hip hop mid-year.
So it makes you think, like, damn, what if we get all these releases that we've been talking about in this second half of the year? Like, how is that damn top 10 gonna be?
That's gonna be tough.
You know, like run a Jews drop, bandana drop, like whatever. Like, jeez, and those projects be amazing. Wow, like that'll be interesting, man.
Yeah, the Iggy drop, because y'all talking about the Iggy earlier. Don't let Iggy come out and fuck the whole game.
Fuck it up, huh? Shut shit down.
Shut the fucking shit down.
Well, that's it. You know, that's our 5. You know, you guys by now, if you're familiar with us, you know our criteria, which is in terms of what we like the best. With and that's it. So. What's your 5? Let us know in the comment section. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. And let us know what you listen to, man. All right, we out. Peace.